Okay, students. Okay, here you can observe the features of fishes or general characters of fishes. So, what are the general characters of fishes? So, let us know. So, in general, if you observe the fishes from habitat to reproductive system, if we observe a fish, so it varies from fish to fish, and also the species of fish to fish, it varies. So let us know from the beginning of habitat. So habitat means a living place. So what is the habitat of fish? All we know that. So they are aquatic forms. Aquatic forms. We know that. So these are aquatic forms. Generally, commonly we can observe the fishes in two forms. First one is, uh, I mean, cartilaginous fishes, and second one is bony fishes. So cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes, I mean, there is a distinct difference between them. That is the endoskeleton. So the formation of the endoskeleton. If the endoskeleton is made up of cartilage, such kind of fishes are cartilaginous fishes. Where the familiar example for the cartilaginous fishes is shark. And second type of fishes are bony fishes. I mean, the endoskeleton is made up of bone. So that's why they're called bony fishes. So these are the important fishes mainly. So here you can observe these are freshwater forms, means freshwater forms, and also brackish water forms and marine forms. So all kind of living habitats which they can tolerate, and they can live in all kinds of waters. I mean, some of the fishes they may live in marine water, and some they may live in freshwater. Some of them may live in brackish water. So they are all aquatic forms. And second one is adaptation. So here you can observe the adaptation. So what is an adaptation? So adaptation means tolerance. So how the organisms tolerate themselves according to the environment. So here there is no particular temperature, body temperature related to fishes or amphibians or reptiles. So they can modify their body temperature according to the environment. So simultaneously their body temperature it fluctuates according to the environment, so that there is no distinct temperature. That's why they're called cold-blooded animals. Cold-blooded. So here the term cold-blooded means there is no distinct, I mean, standard temperature, which is maintained by cartilage, I mean, the fishes and also amphibians and reptiles. They're all cold-blooded animals. Moreover, they're also called phyclotherms. 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 So cold-blooded animals or phyclotherms are the similar words. And they are also called thermoconformers. Thermoconformers or another word is ectotherms. Ectotherms means there is no standard temperature. Okay, like this. And next, if you observe the origin of fish, so what is the basis of origin of fish? I mean, every species, I mean, it definitely it arised from the ancient one, the previous one. So if you observe the origin of fishes, here the origin of fishes, you can understand that they were originated from um, I mean ostrogodoms. So fishes are they were originated from ostrogodoms. So that the origin period is Silurian period. Silurian period is the origin time. So that the ancestors are ostrogodoms. So means uh, from ostrogodoms, the primitive fishes, which are placoderms. So I mean, they were originated from the ostrogodoms. So that here you can write the primitive fishes also. I mean, primitive organisms. So primitive animals. So primitive animals are placoderms. Placoderms. So from the ostrogodoms, placoderms, they were originated during Silurian period. Then what next? So ages. I mean, golden age. If you observe the golden age, means they are prominent. I mean, they are predominantly occupied. I mean, the huge number of species they occupy uh, the time, the period. So that it is called golden age or golden period of the particular organisms. So when the number of species increases, then such age or the such period which is called golden age or golden period. So uh, fishes are abundant in Devonian period, Devonian age, so that the golden age of fishes is a Devonian period. Devonian period. So Devonian period. Next. So the largest animal. So largest animal. This is the largest fishes. Largest fish is Rhincodon typus. Rhincodon typus. Ringodon or Rhinodon typus, which is commonly called whale shark. I mean, it resembles a whale. That's why it's called a whale shark. Whale shark. Okay. So, which is the largest fish. And if you observe the smallest one, smallest fish, smallest animal means smallest fish. So the smallest fish is Pedocyprus progenetica. Pedocyprus progenetica is a small fish. And then, if you observe the study, I mean, study of animals is called zoology. Study of, I mean, living things is called biology. A study of plants is called botany. Like that, the study of fishes is called ichthyology. 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 Okay. And then body. If you observe the body of the fish, streamlined body it has. A fish has a streamlined body. Streamlined body is present. And if you look at this fish, so you can observe streamlined means the anterior and posterior regions are pointed, and the middle region, which is bulgy, so that if the water moves, I mean, through this stream, if a fish moves like this, the water comes like this. But because of the streamlined body, water moves, I mean, through the water, fish can move like this, so that against the stream, it can move. Okay. So that is the advantage of a fish, which it attains, and it contains such kind of body structure, which is a streamlined body. Okay. Next one, the body, I mean, which you observe the body is divided into head, trunk, tail. There is no neck. Okay? Head, trunk, and tail. So that we can divide it. And if you observe that in the head region, here the head, you can observe the head, which is containing eyes. These are the eyes. Conspicuous eyes are present either sides of the head, lateral sides means, and also mouth is present. So in cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes, the arrangement of the mouth differs. Why? Because mostly, I mean, this is the head region of a fish. The fish is having a snout region. I mean, a protractable structure, which is the snout region. This is what? Snout region. This is snout region. So extreme end of the snout, mostly the terminal end of the snout, the mouth is present in bony fishes. In bony fishes. If you observe the shark, I mean, cartilaginous fishes, the mouth is ventral. The mouth is ventral. It's present at ventral region. So that is the major difference between cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes. And apart from that, other things like tail, I mean trunk region. If you observe the trunk which is having the gills, fins. So this is the fin. So these are the fins. So these are the fins. Okay. So you can observe this. This is the first one, first dorsal fin and second dorsal fin. I mean, anterior dorsal fin and posterior dorsal fin. I mean, this one is a ventral fin. This one ventral fin. This one. This is caudal fin, which is present at the tail region. Caudal fin. So dorsal fin, uh, ventral fin, or anal fin. This is caudal fin. These are the unpaired fins. Unpaired means they are not arranged as pair. So they are single, solitary. So you may be confused with the caudal fin. Why? Because there are two. So these two are not uh, two fins. This is a single caudal fin which is divided into two lobes. So the upper lobe is the dorsal lobe. This is the ventral lobe. So upper lobe is slightly larger than the ventral lobe. Such kind of caudal fin is called heterocercal caudal fin. Heterocercal caudal fin. So it is longer than the ventral lobe. And come to this. The tail, if you observe the caudal fin, I mean, two lobes are mostly similar size. That's why the bony fishes, which are mostly having homocircle caudal fin, means the two fins are two caudal fins. I mean, the two lobes of the caudal fin are similar in size. Okay, and here you can observe there in the cartilaginous fishes, which are having the gills are open. The gills are open. Gills means small slits, very small, tiny slits. So they are present outside either sides of the region of the trunk. So here you can observe uh, near nearer to the head region they are present, and you can observe the gill slits which are not open. Why? Because the gill slits are surrounded by a flap-like structure, or which is also called gill pouch. Gill pouch. Gill pouch. So gill pouch or gill flap or operculum is only present in bony fishes to cover the gill slits. So that's why we cannot see that gill slits which are open. But in cartilaginous fishes, the operculum or gill pouch or gill flap which is absent. That's why gill slits they are open here outside. Okay. Next one, if you observe the skin contains some multicellular mucous glands. That's why the skin is, I mean, very smooth. Uh, I mean, the mucous glands they secrete. they secrete a lubricant. I mean, they act as a lubricant. The secretions of the mucous glands act as lubricant to prevent the friction between water and body. So the skin is slimy. And if you observe the exoskeleton is made up of scales. So here, if you observe the shark means cartilaginous fishes, uh, you may be confused with the skin. Maybe it appears like it doesn't have scales, but scales are present. Scales are present in sharks means cartilaginous fishes. Bony fishes, they are visible. In bony fishes, you can find the scales like this. So you can find the scales. So which are round, circular manner. But the tiny scales which are present in the skin of the sharks like cartilaginous fishes. So that the tiny scales which are present in the shark are called placoid scales. Placoid scales. And here you can observe the scales, different types of scales in bony fishes like cycloid scales, ctenoid scales, ganoid scales, cosmoid scales, paleoniscoid scales. These are the different scales. Other session we'll discuss about the scales. And the next one, uh, endoskeleton. So that is the main difference between cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes. In cartilaginous fishes, the endoskeleton is made up of cartilage. In bony fishes, it is made up of bone. So that's why these are called bony fishes. These are called cartilaginous fishes. Okay. And come to the skull region. If you observe the head region, the skull in fishes is monocondylic. So they are containing monocondylic type of skull, which means there is only one occipital is present, so that they can move their head 360 degrees angle as like birds and reptiles. So fishes, reptiles, birds are having monocondylic skull. Amphibians and mammals are having dicondylic skull. Okay. Well, next one, vertebrae, amphicoelous vertebrae are present. Amphicoelous vertebrae are present. And if you observe the locomotion is same. Dorsal fin, this is ventral fin, ventral fin or anal fin, and here you can observe the pectoral fins, which are paired fins, and the pelvic fins, which are also paired fins. So these fins, which help the fish to move in the water. Okay. Next, a digestive system. Come to the digestive system. That digestive system is complete. Means starts with mouth and ends with the anus. So we know that the parts in the alimentary canal, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, intestine, rectum, anus, cloaca. So all these are the important parts in the alimentary canal. And come to sharks, means cartilaginous fishes. You can find the spiral sphincter. Spiral sphincter. So the spiral sphincter, which is present, spiral valve or the spiral sphincter, which is present in the intestine of the uh, cartilaginous fishes, which increases the surface area of the intestine. Okay. Spiral sphincter or spiral valve. And next one, dentition. If you observe the dentition, almost all the fishes they do not possess the teeth, the modern fishes especially. If you observe the shark is having the pointed teeth. Okay, so the type of teeth are polyphyodont means they can, I mean, as many number of they become reduced and they can be formed again and again and again. So many times they will come and appear. So that such kind of dentition is called polyphyodont dentition. And acrodont means that they're arranged on the surfaces of the jaws. So such kind of teeth are called acrodont. And also all teeth are similar in size and shape. So such kind of teeth are called homodont teeth. Homodont. So polyphyodont and acrodont, homodont teeth are present. Next, respiratory system. The respiratory system is performed by gills. All we know that. So gills. So such kind of respiration is called bronchial respiration. Bronchial. Bronchial respiration is the process of respiration performed by gills. And circulate, I mean, some of the fishes they may perform respiration gills as well as lungs. Such kind of fishes are called lung fishes, which are diploid fishes. Lung fishes are diploid fishes. And come to circulatory system. Circulatory system. So if you observe the circulatory system is composed of heart and blood vessels. So if you observe the fishes are having two-chambered heart. So like this. So two-chambered heart is present like this. Two-chambered heart. So one atrium and one ventricle is present. Atrium or auricle, ventricle. So one atrium, one ventricle. And also, so that's why unicirculation takes place in fishes. Unicirculation, single circulation. So one-way direction. And always they contain the impure blood. Such kind of heart is called sinus heart. Sinus heart or branchial heart. Branchial heart. Okay. And these are containing also some other important things in the circulatory system. They are sinus venosus, sinus venosus, sinus venosus is present, and also conus arteriosus is also present. Conus arteriosus or truncus arteriosus. Conus arteriosus and truncus arteriosus are also present in fishes, which are very important.